silence is golden.
Oh, absolutely.
You know that. You know, a lot of times you see a movie, it's right in your face. You get the dialogue, you get all the emotions. But when you have people that can just express themselves with their body language and their facial features, I think it creates another opportunity, not only for an actor to show the showcase, but also to tell a story of the character. Instead of having used dialogue, it's all here.
And he was so good at not giving the catch away. You know what I mean? As you're watching this, he's following this guy around. Part of you isn't thinking he's not going to end up killing this guy. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't see that coming. There's that lead up that nobody ever sees, which I think lends itself to the acting in part, because he's able to keep his audience in suspense. You don't see what's coming. You're trying to sort of figure out what each one of the characters is doing. Again, lends itself to the quality of the character because he's able to keep his audience waiting for that time of delivery. Not every actor can do that. It really does show a great deal about his talent, his ability, and he didn't just do this yesterday. This is an acquired thing for him. He had to train and teach and learn and figure out how to do this. I'm doing it again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was also
onward.
Kudos to Michael just very quickly that in the film I was in, Damaged, he expressed himself with his body and his facial features.
Absolutely.
A lot of times in the film, I think that was some of your best acting.
And meanness, Jimmy. Don't forget the meanness.
And the meanness.
Oh yes.
Mr. Who's now posing as Mr. Cameraman.
Yes. And thank you for taking over the camera thing.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
All right. So I have a ton of questions about this.
Yes.
First of all, I was curious. The number one thing that right off the bat I wanted to ask about was, why do a music video and not a short film? Why did you choose one over the other?
So, my brother contacted me 1 month before I started to work on the video, and he said next month I will release my new song. So
Okay.
I will need a music video for my new song.
Okay.
First I was thinking about a short movie, but when he said to me that he needed a music video for the music, I said, oh yes, actually it could fit with my idea. So it was first so because my brother told me about that, I started to work on the music video.
Ah,
It's
okay.
because of my brother, yeah.
I've gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, talk a bit about technique, because one of the things when I interview people, 9 times out of 10, they're usually filmmakers. So, doing a music video and filming and producing something like that, I would imagine is much different than doing a short film. So, is the process any different, or is it somewhat similar to film as well?
I think I can answer this by speaking about the editing, because I did all the editing myself. And when you edit for a music video, it's very particular from a short movie, like from a fiction.
Okay.
Because you have to be in rhythm with the music, and so I first put in my timeline on this song of my brother, and after all the rush and all the shots I took from the video. And the most difficult part is to be, like I said, like for every beat, to be in rhythm with the music, and to follow the certain logic. In terms of, it was my biggest technical issue. It was for the editing. But I guess for the shooting part, it's not very different from a short movie. Maybe you have to be more concentrate on the mise en scène because it's a music video, so it's not a short movie, so you have to be very strong. You have to have a strong mise en scène because it's to cover the story.
Yes.
Yes.
And obviously, if you guys are watching this interview, you know that he's not from the United States necessarily, so he has the accent. So I, of course, have to ask, when you come from a different country, clearly culturally things are a little bit different. So when you're doing projects like this artistically, or film or otherwise here, how does it vary from being, let's say, in France and doing something there. What's the big difference? Is there a big difference?
Yeah, there is. I first thought about the US and the filmmaking. I think this country maybe is more open-minded to small creators like me. Maybe we have they give us more chance to succeed. Maybe I told you that because I'm new here. Maybe my point of view is a bit like it's not very. Because in France, first of all, in France I wasn't in the movie industry. I wasn't into that. Since I am in the US, I really started to work in the movies. So it's more serious now. So. But yeah, I think like American people encourage like young artists, young creators, and you don't judge too much. Like in France, you are first judge, and after people like to judge you and to throw you like a lot of critics. The works. So first they bring bring your work down first, and after they start to analyze the film. It's very different from the US.
Well, I imagine it's somewhat frightening, obviously, because if we're coming from one country and then coming to this country, and there's a whole lot of competition. Most of us are in New York City, obviously festivals are constantly going on. There's filmmakers and video makers and producers all over the place. So when you started off doing this project, was it important for you to stand out amongst other people? Meaning, did you do the video to make a message and say, hey, I'm doing something different and out of the norm? Or what was your ultimate goal when it came to coming here to do something like this?
So I didn't care about like other people, like what they did, or I was very focused on my creation, my art. Yeah, I don't see I didn't want to see the competitors.
Sure.
I want to be focused on what really I want to show. Like, and after when your movie is done, you have to be now you can concentrate yourself on the promotion. But during the making movie and making movie process, you have to be focused on what you want to like send like a message or.
Gotcha.
More focused on the art.
Yes. Now I saw, and obviously it had disclosed to me before this interview that you had cast somebody you knew in the lead role. So he definitely adds to the music video 150%. He brings a lot of character and a lot of charisma to the role of the lead actor. And looking back on this, so you got your lead, and you've got a bunch of people, as we all see, kind of have bags on their head. I'm not going to give away everything there. But okay, so how do you cast someone like, hey, do you want to wear a bag on your head and be in a music video? I'm curious about that. I'm like, how did that all come about?
So first of all, I'm a student, so all the people you saw on this movie, they weren't paid. It was free,
Sure.
A free job. So so for a free job, you have to find people. It's very difficult. But because I am in a communication school, I made some friends, and I simply ask them if they want to wear a bag on their head.
Come and do a shoot. Wear a bag on your head.
Yeah, you laugh, but it's like you said, it's not simply like wear a head, a bag, because
Right.
They have some they need to make some movements, and
Yes.
like told you earlier, they have to be very linked to the mise en scène. They have to be together, very in rhythm, like the scene, and when they look up at the same time, they have to be very synchronized.
Right.
It's they are friends, but I must give them some direction, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And then I have to ask, because this is just helpful for the people that are listening or watching this, of course, because you're a student filmmaker, and so obviously you're not a veteran per se. Talk a bit about the process, meaning, was this a costly endeavor? How long did it take to film? And is there a bit of advice you could give to a fellow student filmmaker out there that's trying to get into the business and do something? Even though it's not a film, it is somewhat along that same line, I should say.
So I want to give one advice to student filmmaker. It's even without budget, you can do a great movie. I spent like $0 on the movie.
We like to hear that. We're all about that.
Maybe I bought the bag, so this was no, I didn't buy the bag. They gave a bakery offered me the bag, so actually it's really $0.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's possible. Obviously, it's my own camera, so I have to hold my camera. But yeah, so even without like thousands of finance budget, you can do what you want as long as you are creative, you have ideas. You just have to take your camera, even your phone. You can do great movies nowadays with your phone. So yeah, and for the second question was the period, like the time aspect.
Yes.
So,
correct.
The movie was shot in one day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so yeah, I was very on the rush.
And they all comply? I can't even get my actors to show up, let alone just shooting it one day.
So,
impressive.
so obviously some people were late, but I won't tell the name. But yeah, what the most difficult part is when you work with non-professional people. It's sometimes they get like bored by the movie, and they want to come back around. When are we done now? I want to move. I want to.
I get you.
It's kind of tricky. It's very difficult. Yes, and so the production was done in one day, but all the script, I wrote the scripts like maybe going like 1 month. So my brother gave me this song, but I still needed to write the story. So I read the lyrics of the music, and from the lyrics I created the story, the line, the script. So it took me maybe like 1 month to prepare the video and like 1 day to shoot.
Oh my gosh.
And like a few hours for the editing, maybe 6 hours.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah,
Funny how the prep takes longer than the actual shooting and getting all of that done.
I'm pretty fast for the editing. I really like editing stuff, so.
Sure. So do tell, does that mean you have another music video on the horizon, or are you going to jump into the indie film circuit and do some film, or what's up next for you? Because you're young, so you've got lots of time.
Yeah. Now, so I will be graduated from my school in January, next January.
Okay.
So after I will be graduated, I want to work in this industry, but I know it's very hard to find a job right after you are graduated. But maybe first I will try to find a work as a like a video creator, content creator,
Yes.
stuff. Not like a filmmaker, like not as a director. It's very unrealistic to think I can be a director after my studies, but.
I wouldn't go that far necessarily. The work was pretty extraordinary for music videos, so don't shortchange yourself. Some of the best directors have less experience.
And you asked me about my next project. I
Yes.
don't know if I will do a music video or a fiction movie. I don't know.
Word on the street is I know somebody who wants to do a silent film that involves a detective and a roving reporter, so you never know. There's a project that's out there that's absolutely lovely. And I don't want to forget to mention this, obviously, of course, you were gracious enough to be able to show and screen, you were accepted, of course, at the Falls Film Festival. But I would absolutely love to be able to show your video every day of my upcoming film festival, Artist Walk. So for the 4 days of my base film festival, I would love to be able to show that in between blocks, take a music video and show that at my festival, if that was okay.
Yeah,
I would love that.
obviously, because
That'd be awesome.
like you said, I'm young, I'm a student,
Yes.
so I'm looking for any kind of opportunity. So
We like those.
if someone wants to hire me, I'm here.
We're here, we're here. Wonderful, thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Love that.
you can use that video.
Yes, absolutely. I would love to be able to show it every day because we get blocks in between time and all the films where we can go ahead and we can show it. Obviously, of course, Michael and I are going to shoot this movie. The roving reporter well, I'm the reporter and he's the PI, so we're kind of playing ourselves. Jim's going to be in the movie. Michelle, who is coming, is in the movie. And we need to have somebody to shoot it. And sometimes I believe Michael may differ with this. Fresh eyes are a good thing. Meaning young, fresh eyes, people that haven't been in the industry for 50 years and, done different things. I think it's helpful to work with someone who's younger. They have different original ideas. But you gotta talk to the boss.
I will be
The boss.
I will be more than welcome to this. And,
I like that. Yay!
and thank you for having me tonight.
Oh no, thank you for having. Literally, we don't have anything without the art and the cinema that's brought to us. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yay! You caught that